Cali, now where concrete lies. She's got streams flowing in neon's embrace. Bus doors open, kids find a safe space. That three gaming dog fights the grind each day. From the joystick low to the streets ballet. She's the voice that echoes the restless hum. Hardcore hero where the city drums. And dreams are bred. The city roars, but her wheels still roll. Streaming at night with a fierce heart soul. That three gaming dog fights the grind each day. From the joystick low to the streets ballet. She's the voice that echoes the restless hum. Hardcore hero where the city drums. Cheer when her streams go live. Green glow shining, she makes them thrive. Kids in the morning don't see her night. She hides battles fought by screens, strange light. Driving their futures down bustling streets, filling small lives with the simple beats. She carries their dreams while chasing her own. Walking roads never leave her alone. Cali where the sun went red. Found a home where chaos and dreams are bred. The city roars, but her wheels still roll. Streaming at night with her fierce heart soul. They laugh, they cheer when her streams go live. Green glow shining, she makes them thrive. Kids in the morning don't see her night. She hides battles fought by screens, strange light. Driving their futures down bustling streets, filling small lives with the simple beats. She carries their dreams while chasing her own. Winding roads never leave her alone.
Well, greetings, gamers. This is Dr. Eileen, the Gaming Doc, and this is your place and your space to laugh, to chat, to chill, to hang out, to take a moment, to take a break, to take a breath, and say only one more day of summer school, which means I only have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning one more time for 3 weeks. And it just takes it. There's something about the last couple of days that just drain everything out of you. And we've got my co-host Darby, and over here we have Oreo, who, in order to keep him from jumping on my computer, I had to turn on one of his cat videos. Anyway, the first thing we must do, which we always must do, is honor our first 3 champions across the gate. Coming in for the gold, our scion of scouting, Bloodella 95 Duck. And coming in for the silver with the southbound end of a northbound unicorn, and it's raining beans. Hallelujah. Gimme Beans, who is on the mend. And coming in for the bronze, we have His Royal Majesty, Big Bruce. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Good morning, Doc. How are you doing today? Awesome, and even a little bit better now that you're here. And we also have my absolutely favorite eagle of iron, Iron Eagle. All hail King Big Bruce. Yes. Wish me luck. I think I have a virtual school to put Steven into. Yay. Oh my god, and that's becoming such a big thing right now. Um, a friend of mine back in California, she works for, I think they're called Kava, and they're a complete online school, and it is just so amazing. And yes, we are hydrating without even being asked to hydrate because it is hot and muggy. Yes, I know. I've been in New York for 3 years. I should be used to this by now. No, I am not. Let's see. I want him out of a brick and mortar school. Ladies and gentlemen, and we will see if I can remember how much of it I can remember. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, please direct your eyes to the center ring where we have JJ the Bunny. Can I do it? AKA, oh my gosh. Hold on, hold on, hold on. AKA, oh, what were all the AKAs? AKA, well, we're gonna make new ones. Funny Bunny, AKA Buddy Bunny, AKA, oh my gosh. It has been a dog's age since we've done this. One of my favorite bunnies, AKA the Barbarian. Yes, the Barbarian. Oh my goodness. JJ! I am so excited. Oh my goodness, I was really tired. I am so excited. Good luck learning reality and truth are essential for success in life. Yes, do our eyes deceive us? Is that JJ? So close. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to look at some of my old videos so I can get all of those down. Funny Bunny, Buddy Bunny, the Barbarian. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I will have to find those. We'd better be off. We just paid mom to teach their own kids at home. Yes. Dang, the excitement. Nikki AD. Morning, 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 morning. JJ. Oh, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I am so happy to see you, or at least to see your name. And y'all, JJ the Bunny, who is also and will always be one of my moderator supremes. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, I'm happy to see you as well. Oh my gosh. Y'all. We have JJ the Bunny is as close to that we have here originating on the Gaming Docs channel of absolute royalty. What's the buzz? Tell me what's a happening. How are you, my dear friend? Oh my goodness. Who also has an absolutely amazing sense of humor. Oh, wow. And you know what? I was actually, because I still have your Discord in my list. Just got my apartment a couple of months ago, so still adjusting. Yes! That is so cool. Oh my gosh. And I hope that you are having a wonderful time and getting used to that, and oh, you deserve every possible blessing of joy and happiness and all of that stuff. I it really is funny because it was literally just yesterday. I was going through the Discord and I still have your Discord channel in my list. Oh my gosh. Oh, it is so good to hear from you. You definitely would, cross my mind every once in a while, my dear. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, life has been pretty decent besides working thirds. You know what? It is, you deserve better than decent. And I know that you have worked very, very, very hard to, get where you are. What was it? We went to, the sandwich place. Was it Jersey Mike's? No, it wasn't Jersey Mike's. It was, where did we go? I'm old. I'm getting older. Um, Subway. No, it wasn't Subway. It was uh uh J- it was a sandwich place. No. It was a sandwich place that has JJ in it because I was teasing you saying that you were going to come in and say you're the owner. Hold on. I'm Googling this. Okay. Sandwich place J and hold on. Jimmy John's! That was it! Jimmy John's! Because I remember saying, oh yeah, we should say that you're like the owner. My very first trip to a Jimmy John's was with JJ the Bunny when I first was coming to New York, which it has been 3 years, my friend. 3 years. And always such a delight. Oh my gosh. I mean, I know that there's a few of you, Goomer veterans. I don't stop there much anymore since my apartment is in the other direction. Ah. Well, I am going to have to take another trip out your way just so we can go to Jimmy John's again. Anyway, but yeah, we're still hanging out here. JJ, you made it back at such an auspicious time. We're getting you involved in this. Okay, so I had an idea. I had an idea for my birthday. We are going to do a PB&J extravaganza. We're going to see how many different things we can mix with PB&J. Okay. So just sampling some of the list. PB&J and oysters. PB&J and kippers. PB&J and bugs. You sprinkle some of the edible bugs on it. Spam and PB&J, haggis and PB&J, anchovies. Somebody added durian. It's like, really? Are we doing durian? Fruity leaves, my favorite foliage. Look who's back, JJ. Onion rings, apple fritters, cheesecake. Let's see. And a handful of bean boozle beans. We're doing a thing. Oh dear Lord, my work gives out PB&Js in the community, so I see a lot of them. Okay, so we are, and now that we have a PB&J specialist here, see, this whole thing started because somebody said that they put, that their parent put actual butter in peanut butter for PB&Js because it made the peanut butter last longer. And I said, well, I've never tried that. And then people started talking about things that, they have grilled. Have you ever heard of a grilled PB&J? So see, now that we have an actual PB&J specialist here, okay, we've got a thing. And so I'm doing it for my birthday on the 22nd. You've heard of grilled PB&J? I never. I have spent 64 and a half years on this planet, and I've never heard of grilling PB&J. Oh, and PB&J and hamburgers. I'm going to have a housewarming sleepover at my bestie's tomorrow, and I've gotten him a throw blanket, a dog plushie, and my GF is going to probably paint a rock. And it's like, rock friend. Yes, rock friend. Since he's feeling homesick and regretting moving out, and we want to make his apartment more homely. That is so nice. Also, I've seen people put a PB&J in a toast. Okay, I can imagine that didn't end well. Yeah, paint. Lol. PB&J in a toaster. See, I see that going nowhere good. PB&J in an air fryer. Fried PB&J. Oh, there's infinite possibilities. Plus, we may throw in fluffernutter because I've never had a fluffernutter, and I was told, what is it? Fluffernutter is PB&J and pork chop. Where's the one that had the fluffernutter on it? What is that? Peanut butter and uh marshmallow fluff. It went so good. They didn't have a toaster for 2 months. I could see that. I could see that. But no, what about air frying a PB&J? The possibilities are endless. Plus, taking a PB&J and putting a whole fistful of Bean Boozle beans on it. I am not the smartest of my parents' children. Air frying might work, yeah, because then you could put like one of those little things in it so it doesn't run all over the place. Also, my older brother moved out yesterday, and now the house feels empty, and I feel sad for my brother won't be occupying the computer at 3 a.m. anymore. Yes, there's something. Oreo, what are you doing? See? Oh, Jay. New cat in the house. His name is Oreo. Come on. Come on. You want to come up here? Anyway, Oreo's a sweetheart. Also, I went to go pick up the kids. I'm driving for summer school. Hello, Oreo. I went to go pick up the kids this morning, and there's two girls who will not be there tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day of summer school, and their mom brought out flowers for me. They did get a little wilty in the humidity in the bus, but oh, and they gave me a Dunkin' Donuts gift card. Hello, Oreo. JJ says hi. He moved out for school. It's like a dorm situation, and he comes home for the weekend, but still. Yeah, I mean, change. Change is Fruity Leaves. I've got a story for you. Okay. So this morning on the bus, yes, the flowers are so. I mean, these kids, honestly, I love what I do because the kids they can be a little feisty sometimes, but they can be so sweet. And this morning I had a little boy on the bus who usually would sit in the same spot, but another girl got to the seat that he wanted to, sit in. And so I'm waiting for the rest of the kids to show up. I'm waiting at the stop. I usually wait at this one like about 10 minutes. And all of a sudden I hear like, and there are certain sounds that it's like, okay, this needs my attention. I'm like, okay, what's going on? And so the little boy was just, he was not in his happy place, and he starts, and I go, okay, okay. I said, I want to help you, but I need you to use your words. I need you to tell me what happened. Why are you upset? And so at first it was like, he didn't know whether or not he wanted to just stand there and cry or explain it, because it's like his mouth is going into cry mode, but I can see his eyes are kind of like he's thinking. And so I said, you know what? I said, tell me what's going on. I will listen to you. I want to listen to you. So he got out that this girl was sitting where he wanted to sit. And I said, okay, well, who was first in the seat? And the little girl said, I was. And I said, okay. And so I'm telling him, it's like, I understand it's very upsetting when we don't get our way. And she did get into the seat first. And if you got into the seat first and she came to try to, want you to move, I said, I wouldn't make you move either. And so he's like, I want it. It's like, so we can get you another seat. We can get you the seat right in front of it. We can get you the seat right behind it. I said, and okay, how about if tomorrow for the last day, I promise you'll get to sit in this seat? And he looked at me and I looked at the other kids. I said, okay, can we all agree that he can have this seat tomorrow? Because I need everybody to agree to this. And so they're kind of like, yeah, okay, okay. And so, he kind of pulled himself together and he went to go sit in the seat right in front. And so I told him, I said, You just did a very grown up thing. I'm very proud of you because you did something that wasn't easy. And I understand you were upset, but you did a very, very mature thing. And that is really neat. That shows you're growing up. I said, you grew up a little bit there. And I'm really proud of you. And, and so it's like hearing that somebody was proud of him for, it's like, thank you. And I said, "Yeah, you're a rock star." I said anybody can, do something when they're happy about something, but when they're unhappy about it, but then they figure out a way that they can manage it. I said that was a very, very good thing. And so, all the other kids like, "I'll give him my seat. I'll give him my seat. I'll give him my seat." It's like, what a nice bunch. So, I mean, the kids on my bus, granted, it will be nice to have a little bit of a break, but, and Oreo, what are you doing to Arby? What are you doing? Ah! What are you doing to Arby? Attack! Arby's being attacked! Are you okay? Are you okay, Arby? The cat went after you. What the heck, Ori? Oh, now he's laying down as if he didn't do anything. Let's see. And I'm worried since he's autistic, but it seems like he's doing well. All he's messaged my mom is that he's trying to sleep and the food is good. So, but he's also 18, so it's good he's out of the house. Yeah. And the people are more exposed to the idea of folks who are on a spectrum, and he will be able to get that support because most people either have a family member or they themselves are somewhere on the spectrum. So I would imagine that there's a lot of good support that's going to be available to him. And autism is something he has, it's a condition he has, it's not what he is. And there's so many other parts to him, and being related to you, I know that he's just absolutely amazing. So that's a part of who he is, a part of all the different pieces of him, but he's going to do just fine, sweetie, and he will be able to grow. And is it Arby or Arby? Actually, it's capital R, capital B. Stands for Reiki Bear. But oh, now you're going to get back up here? You're going to attack? Are you attacking again? You going to attack me? Anyway, are you trying to push Arby off the stool? It's his stool. Oh my goodness. What? Okay, how about if we move Arby over? Okay, Arby, you just stay there for a minute. Okay, okay. See, there you go. You're a star. You're an internet sensation. I mean, he wants the whole stool to himself. That's what he wants. He wants the whole stool to himself. Uh, let's see. The school he's in has other people like him, so there's plenty of support. The place is like perfect for him. Yep. Oh, RB, gotcha. Oreo seems a bit feisty. Oreo is a bit feisty. He's young and he's decided I'm like his human being, and he's at the door when I come home. I mean, he's a sweetheart, except when he's like attacking Arby. What? Hello. Oreo looks permanently baffled. Yes, Oreo is. Well, I think the main thing that baffles Oreo is when I do not act in accordance to what he wants. Remember, dogs have owners, cats have staff. Right? Right? And yes, there are boxes in the back. Yes, we're getting ready to move, or starting the process of boxing things up. Yes, I will be moving again. Jay is looking at other houses here in Staten Island. So it is, it'll be interesting. And looking at, you know, what that all means, after his mom passed. So you're saying Oreo is still training his staff. Yes, Oreo is still training staff. And I must say his training is coming along very nicely because pretty much at this point I just do things. And it's like, why did I just do that? Oh, wow, moving again. I can swear you just moved to New York. Yep. Well, I'll still be here on Staten Island, but, we'll be moving to a new house. Jay's decided that, he wants to maybe downsize a little bit and, he wants to keep me as a housemate. And in order to do that, he has to stay here in Staten Island. What? Oh my gosh, dude. Anyway, he is so demanding. And yet, I immediately do it without him actually asking for anything. Yes, oh, yes. He's sweet. There you go. Flowers are over here. I mean, and he steals. Oh my gosh, he steals things. Now, okay, there's a certain level of that I can respect because you put me in, like Skyrim, or if you put me in any game where you can loot stuff, I will steal anything that is not that is not nailed down. So I can understand that. But what? I can understand that. But the idea that he has stolen bracelets from me. I had this little, before I packed them away, I had this little thing where I kept my bracelets. And then I'd find my bracelets like in the hallway. He steals. Am I misremembering, or have you moved a few times in New York now? I've moved once because when I got here, I was staying in an Airbnb and I was there for almost my first full year. And then I moved in, I started renting a room from Jay's mom here at their house. And unfortunately, his mom passed away at the beginning of the year. So, so he's looking for a different house. So yeah, on the upside, I've only got really one room to pack up. Let's see. We're officially in stressing about the first day of school. I've had my first dream about the first day of school. Oh, most of my school dreams. Okay, growing up, I had like maybe three main school dreams. One, where I'm walking into a class and I'm expected to take an exam that was like my first day in the class, and they're saying, okay, this is the final and it's most of your grade. That's one school dream. Second school dream is I'm in a school play and I don't know any of the lines and I have a lead role. Third school dream, what was the third one? Oh, the third school dream was that I was roaming around the school trying to find my classes and I was late for class, but I couldn't find my classrooms. I don't know if it's weird, but I don't remember dreaming about school at all. Well, remember, weird means magical. So, it depends. I mean, I haven't had a school dream in like a dog's age. I haven't had any type of school dream. I have had dreams where, I mean, and being in plays now, I have had dreams where I'm in a play and I don't have the costume and it's opening night and I don't know the lines, but I am having a ton of fun performing locally. And basically, one of the local directors is putting me into like back to back productions, but it's fun. It is, it's great working with other people who are really dedicated, and I learn from them and I learn from the director who's like one of these really old school New York directors. He's I mean, yes, there's somebody older than me. So he is an absolute sweetheart, and every rehearsal is like an acting class. And he'll bring up stuff and he'll tell me things like, he goes, always remember, You know how it ends, but your character doesn't. And it's like, wow. I've had dreams about theater too, except actually doing theater is more of a nightmare than the actual nightmares. Oh, you don't have to do theater. You get to do theater. It's fun. Glad your plays are working out. Yes, we still don't have a script for the show we're supposed to do for the last spring that we didn't end up doing because we only had a concept of a script. Well, concept of a script is a good thing. That's a wonderful start. It is an absolutely wonderful start. Oh, and Kimmy, Kimmy, how are you healing up? How are you? I meant to ask how you were healing up. Kimmy recently had a surgery, and it was pretty involved, and she is healing like a champ, like a boss, and she's a goat healer, greatest of all time healers. She is healing. Oreo, what are you doing? Why did you pull my sheepskin? Ah, he's in a braid. He's in a braid. Oh my gosh. Okay, so in all fairness, Oreo actually isn't that old. He's I think like maybe 2 years old, if that. He was pretty young when he moved into the house. But I cannot believe you're not letting Arby sit on his little stool. That's usually his. Why don't you go look at the birds? What, you don't like that one? Here, I'll get you another one. How about this one? Is this one better? Oh, that's got chipmunks. Yes, he loves chipmunks. And these videos are actually tremendously cool. I remember when, Oreo was driving the lady of the house crazy, Jay's mom. And so one day, and I had remembered that my beautiful Luna loved those cat videos. And so I put it on, and I swear he sat obsessed for like an hour and he just watched it. Okay, Arby, here you go. You can get back up here now. I'm so sorry he did that to you. Yes. Anyway, there we go. Look up at the people. I'm doing pretty good mostly. He has the zoomies. Yes. I'm able to dress myself without help. Nice. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. And, the pain levels are going down. I hope. But I know you're doing an amazing job. And also I know King Bruce is helping because King Bruce is the king. And Arby usually have no problem sitting up here. See, now he doesn't want to sit up here just because of uh Oreo. Thank you. Yep, it is. I mean, and as I've said it before, I'll say it again. You always feel better before you are better. Arby is nervous of Oreo. Yes. Yes. Oreo's got Arby paranoid now. Oh, and JJ, be careful because Oreo is heavily into bunnies. He really likes the bunny videos. Oh my gosh, I seriously have to go back to one of my old videos and uh it's like I've got to go back and get all of those bunny names. We had like 10 bunny names for JJ the bunny. Uh oh. Mm. Thanks for the warning. I'll keep my paws to myself. Do that. He is tremendously single-minded. Anyway, so as we approach the weekend And as we know, Saturday is rehearsal day, but we will be streaming on Sunday. And next week, I'm probably going to be doing more streaming during the day, during the week. My goal is to play some games, and because I have a whole list of games that people have suggested to me and all of that. And I need to get, and Jay has the tornado game that bear is moving. DY 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 01. Well, welcome in. It's so wonderful to see you. That bear is moving. Yes, RB. See, I try to get him to look up at people. There you go. There you go. So he can. Some people say that he stares into your soul, which yeah, he does. Anyway, but there's the game for the tornadoes. I am intrigued by 7 Days to Die. I really would like to survive that. And then Spirit and the Mouse. Get back into Disney Dreamlight Valley. So I got it more like he's staring into my stomach. Well, that won't be a problem when we do our PB&J birthday peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. For our peanut butter and jelly extravaganza on my birthday. Yay. So, hopefully, and I haven't decided yet how many hours that's going to be. Maybe we'll do 6 hours, but it will be a lot of fun. I'm going to enjoy that. And I've got a rehearsal earlier that day. So we'll have to see when what we may be doing is it may be a nighttime stream. But I have to, got to celebrate that 64th birthday in style, which means I am starting my 65th year, because you don't celebrate your first birthday on the day you're born. You celebrate it at the end of your first year. So that means my 64th birthday, I'm celebrating the end of 64 years, starting 65. God, I'm old. Anyway, so I'm putting together all the fun stuff we're going to do. We're going to have a wheel. We're going to spin the wheel. And yes, there will be PB&J and durian on the wheel. God, that's going to smell. Plus haggis. And Jay just tried, I think, PB&J and chicken nuggets. He said those were amazing. Chicken nuggets! I do like chicken nuggets. Oh my goodness gracious! It is my favorite Pokemon lurking Psyduck. Oh man, you turned 39 yesterday, so technically I'm already 40. Yes, if you celebrated your 39th birthday, that means you've completed 39 years, and you are technically beginning your 40th. However, yesterday was your birthday. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Chicken nugget wouldn't be bad. Yeah. Lurking Psyduck, we've got to sing happy birthday to you. Oh my gosh. We have, see, and this has 2 candles. So one is for Lurking Psyduck to wish on. The other one is for everybody else to wish on. See, we've got the 2. Oh my goodness, we've got our very favorite mother truckin' mother, Madam Sarcasm, and JJ the bunny's in. No, Jay, just PB and Nuggies. Oh, okay, PB and Nuggies. Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire. It's like Old Homes Week. Yes. Alrighty. So for our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Lurking Psyduck, happy birthday, we love you. Happy birthday, and may all your dreams come true. When you blow out the candles, one light stays aglow. It's the love light in your heart where'er you go. And this is your Birthday song, it isn't very long. Yes. Korea used to measure age like you're saying, so you're 1 year old when you're born. Really? They're not doing it anymore, though. Ah, oh, dancing dinosaurs. Okay, so one candle is for lurking side duck. Make your wish. The other candle is for everybody else. Happy unbirthday. So he's fine. Alrighty. Okay, everybody, think of your wish. Think of your wish. Let me think of mine. Got it. All right, everybody, take a nice deep breath in. Blow at the screen. Honest, it will work. 3, 2, 1. And as the smoke goes and goes up and outward to all those places where dreams get answered. Yay! I hope you had a lovely birthday. What did you do? And Madam Sarcasm. So forget Carmen Sandiego. We go, where in the world is Madam Sarcasm? Merci very much for the song and the wish. Abso-freaking-lutely. And oh, by the way, take as many wishes as you want. I hereby claim, as a fellow August birthday, you get the entire month. I have decided. I have proclaimed it. Arby's backing me up on this. You get the entire month to celebrate your birthday. And I think it's very important. I don't want to get up and run errands. I'm in Milan, New Mexico, headed for Viva Las Vegas. Yes, yes. I like Las Vegas. And there are people who are actually surprised by that, considering the fact that I loved living in a cabin in the woods on a mountain surrounded by trees next to a river. So it's like, how could you possibly like Las Vegas? It's loud and it's bright and it's always moving. It's like, well, because it's loud, it's bright, and it's always moving. See, Vegas in some ways reminds me of New York. Hear me out on this one. In Las Vegas, there's this sense of timelessness. There's this sense of purpose. Everybody there has a dream. Mostly it's going home obscenely wealthy, and most of them do not. But the idea that, it's a place that has movement and energy and big thoughts and penny slots. I do so love a good penny slot. I will also do a nickel slot, but I'm tremendously cheap, and you could sit there, and even if you're just playing a penny slot, you still get free drinks. Anyway, but there's something about the energy of a place where people dream a lot. And New York is like that. When I first got here the very first time, and I went to Times Square, and I went down by Broadway and seeing all the lights. And New Yorkers are not angry. They just all have some place to be, and they need to get there. So I've never been to Las Vegas, never had the desire either. Yep. And there's going to see the Hoover Dam, which is absolutely amazing. But yeah, there's something very lively about it. And I just love the idea that it's like, the first time I came to New York, I was performing in a play, and we would do rehearsals, and I was the lead, but I would walk from the hostel where I was staying to the theater, and it was like about maybe a good half hour to 40-minute walk. And we get out of rehearsal at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, and I'd be walking back to, where I was staying. And it's like, even that late at night, it would be so active. It's like, and I was never scared. I didn't feel afraid, because it was like people were walking around like it was broad daylight. Ooh, Hoover Dam would be neat though. JJ, Hoover Dam is absolutely, you see it in pictures, But when you see it in person, and they have like helicopter rides where you actually get to go out and over it, and they kind of go down into it. Hoover Dam is amazing. And it's like, I've walked around New York City at night, wasn't bad. Yeah. My former team partner and I took a helicopter ride over Hoover Dam once. Oh my gosh, that must have been amazing. I mean, because it's sort of like going to see the Grand Canyon. I had seen pictures of the Grand Canyon like, my whole life. But once I was actually standing on the edge of it, it was like mind blown. But yeah, Hoover Dam. And for those of you who don't know, Hoover Dam is Hoover Dam. And it is just unbelievably huge. And it's like, they have like areas off to the side, but I mean this whole slope thing here is immense. It is absolutely immense. Oh my gosh. As this is probably taken from one of the helicopter rides. But yeah, it is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. It was, especially since he'd never been in the air before. It doesn't much care for heights. Yeah, in a helicopter over Hoover Dam. See, I would be thoroughly thoroughly convinced that something truly horrible was going to happen to me, like a meteorite or a piece of a satellite would fall and, hit the helicopter. But yeah, Hoover Dam is it like one of the wonders of the world? Need to be big to hold all that water back. Absolutely. Um, I'm not sure if it's one of the well, and I heard there are now 8 wonders of the world. Wonders of the world. What are the okay, the 7 wonders of the world. Let's see. We have the Great Wall of China, which is on my list of places to see. I want to go see the Great Wall of China. Petra, Jordan, a archaeological city famous for its rock architecture. Christ the Redeemer in Brazil. Machu Picchu, Chichen Itza, the Roman Colosseum in Italy, the Taj Mahal. What about the Hanging Gardens? Did the Hanging Gardens get taken off the list? They used to have the See, I am confused. I'm confused because it used to be Hanging Gardens. The Hanging Gardens in Babylon. That was no, images. See, this used to be one of the 7 wonders of the world. 9 wonders of JJ. Oh, but it is I mean, I've always wanted to see this. I mean, I've got my list of things that I want to experience. One is the Orient Express. Let's see. Do they divide them into ancient and modern? I just think that would be such an amazing place to go see. It's like it reminds me of something you'd see in a video game. But yeah, the Hanging Gardens, that used to be on the list, but oh my gosh. I mean, consider what's on your list. Think of what's on your list of things you want to experience before we shuffle off this mortal coil, which, I mean, is going to happen eventually. Believe me, I'm definitely realizing how close I am to it. I'm a lot closer than I used to be. Yeah, I think they're ancient and then a modern list because my mind first goes to the Colossus of Rhodes. Oh, right. Hold on. Let's pull up the images of that. Images. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Look at. There's a face. There's a face. Colossus. I guess that's where it used to be. Well, I'm glad they gave him like a fig leaf or something. Colossus of Rhodes. I mean, there are so many things that are like amazing in this world. And I know that there's still a bunch of stuff that I want to see, that I want to experience, that I want to be able to. I mean, I'm a little nervous going back to Brazil because I almost got detained by federal agents. But other than that, it was a lovely trip. And well, you're still over there looking at birds. Okay. So, but I mean, what would be on one of your lists? What would be on your list of things that if money were no object, if time were no object, if you had all the resources to do it, what would be something you'd want to see? What would be that thing? And and for everything that is within driving distance, I am definitely going to be converting a school bus into an RV. That's happening, JJ. Uh, let's see. And see, right now, I'm still going through my head trying to remember all the bunny titles I gave you. I will remember. I will remember. Funny Bunny, Buddy Bunny, the Barbarian. I want to visit South Korea. Oh my gosh, a show on Broadway, doesn't matter what, just sounds cool. That that would be fun. And a lot of times you can, I mean the tickets are crazy expensive, but you can go, and then a lot of times, like especially for matinees, they may not have all the seats sold out, and so they'll reduce the price just to be able to get, bodies in. Oh, but yes, a Broadway show would be cool. South Korea, I've heard South Korea is beautiful. I want to see the cliffs of Moher in Ireland. Ooh, okay, hold on. I'm Googling that whole sentence. do, 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 do. Images. Okay. Ah. Oh, so those are the cliffs of Moher. Oh, I do want to get to Ireland. I definitely want to get to Ireland. I think that would be like amazing. I can get my Druid and my Newfoundland roots on. Okay, let's images. Oh wow. That looks neat. In Scotland. Don't leave us on a cliffhanger. Oh, see? Punny Bunny! That was it! That was one of them, Punny Bunny, because you would do the puns. Yes! I'm slowly remembering. Okay, so one of them was Punny Bunny. I'm seriously gonna look at an old video because I am going to write down all of the titles I gave you. But yeah, when we think of like, the places that we would like to go see, and if for some reason you can't, there's always festivals that are in different places, here in the US and different places in the world. I mean, I enjoy, like, I, there's not a lot of festivals here on Staten Island. I mean, there's some, but I mean, that was something that I do miss in California because there were always tons of festivals going on. There was the Garlic Festival. There was the Dickens Fair. There was Renaissance Fair. Basically every culture was um represented. We had, like, Korean festivals, we had Japanese festivals, we had Chinese festivals, we had African and Caribbean festivals. We had, it was just crazy how many garlic festivals. Empire is not invited. Okay, Gilroy, which is where they held the garlic festival, they grow like tons of garlic. You could be blindfolded and you would know when you hit Gilroy because the smell of garlic is pervasive. There would not be a vampire within 100 miles of Gilroy because year round it smells very, very, very strongly. As soon as you get into like the city limits, bam, you have, it's all garlic. But yeah, and you can definitely smell Gilroy. Yeah, Madam Sarcasm's been there. Oh yeah. And in Houston, is it Houston? No, it's Modesto, I think. In Modesto, they have this giant licorice factory and they make red licorice. And you drive by and there's this huge smell of red licorice, which is amazing. But yes, what was in Morgan Hill? What was I'm blanking. Hold on. Morgan Hill Festival. Morgan Hill, California. What is their Mushroom Festival? That's it. The Morgan Hill Mushroom Festival. Now, at the Gilroy Garlic Festival, you can get garlic wine, garlic ice cream, all of that stuff. And then at the Mushroom Festival, you can get mushroom wine and mushroom ice cream. Yes! I need to drive by the red licorice factory. Oh my goodness. It's like, and again, you could be blindfolded. And as soon as you turn like a block away from the factory, you smell red licorice. All of the fun guys go to the Mushroom Festival. Oh, Punny Bunny, hitting it, hitting it. Oh, yes, that one's for you, Fruity Leaf. Mm-mm. Or what was it? No, there was that guy, Blue Mushroom, who used to come into the stream, and I called him my favorite fun guy. And then there's, yes, the Ghirardelli factory that smells like chocolate. What? Plant jokes, okay? More plant jokes. JJ's coming in with the plant puns. Oh, we missed your plant puns. That's why one of your titles was Punny Bunny. I will find out what all the rest were. Count on it. And I'm going to write them down so that way when you come back, because you are coming back, when you come back, I can have them all. I'm watching my pizza right now, is only half paying attention. Why did I hear my name? Oh, Kimmy Beans, you're sore today. Well, you have been doing an amazing job of moving around and getting yourself back on your feet. That is so cool. Be right back. Got to take the pizza out. You go do that. Why are you watching your pizza instead of eating it? Because maybe it'll do a trick. Oh my gosh. Pizza here in my oldest son came to visit and he said, the first time he visited, his theory was pizza's pizza. It can't be that big of a difference. And he said, no, Mom, it is. This really is better pizza. And everybody says it's because of the New York water, which Cool. It was the first time I had a salad pizza or a salad pie was here. Jay's mom was the first one, and it's like very cool. It's like a salad on a pizza. But it's like there's cheese, but there's no meat. It is amazing because of the water. That's all to the Punderdome. Oh, we have had your special little section of the Punderdome waiting for you. We're gonna blow the dust off of it. We're gonna clean all the cobwebs off of it. We've got to reopen that part of the Punderdome just for you.
Leave that shit shut.
Oh, Jay gets into it. I thought hot dogs were hot dogs until I had a Chicago style hot dog. That is true. And I never knew what a dirty water dog was until I came to New York. And then I went to Nathan's, which is like famous for hot dogs. And I thought, well, I mean, Nathan's has been around for like a century. And, but the hot dogs were actually not that impressive, which Jay explained. It's like, no, they hold the hot dog eating competitions. They're not going for taste. They're going for how many people can swallow at one time. Bick.
They're also grilled and not dirty water dogs.
They're also grilled and not dirty water dogs. But, there is something about, when you're in New York and a lot of people would question the idea of going and eating food off of the various food trucks and, hot dog kiosks and stuff. But it is actually very, very good. And on that note, our power hour is over. We, we can only stream for an hour because then I've got to get back, do some cleaning, and then pick up my afternoon kids and then come back here. So we will be back tomorrow. J. Not you, JJ the bunny. Please come back.
I'm gonna say I ain't gonna be here.
Please. Well, you're not going to be. Well, you can be in transit. You can be on location. Coney Island dogs in Duluth, Minnesota blow Nathan's out of the water. I honestly thought Coney Island was an actual island. I was very upset to know that it wasn't. It's like a boardwalk. Anyway, everybody, we will see you tomorrow, 11, and we will hang out some more. When you pick up your afternoon kids, I hope Bunny. Oh, we are definitely reopening that section of the Punderdome.
Leave it shut.
Jake keeps saying, leave it shut. Anyway, everyone have a wonderful, amazing day. If your weather is, whatever your weather is, if it's really hot, please be careful. If it's really muggy, please be careful. If you're having thunderstorms, please be careful. Don't be out in anything that's going to adversely affect your health. And always remember that you are the only you in all the universe. You're the only you that's ever been and the only you that will ever be. And what that does is it makes you special, it makes you sacred, and most of all, it makes you necessary. Because one for the bunny. As the only you in all of the universe wouldn't be the same or complete without you. So, everyone have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night. May you walk gently with the world. May the world walk gently with you. And as always, I wish you balance and I wish you blessings from my heart to yours. So, everybody, have a good day. Learn something new. I'm proud of you and I love you. Yeah, it's...
Yeah,
language. Anyway,
they didn't hear that.
if you go to over in JJ, if you go over to the Discord, there is a section called Songs for Doc, and there was a guy who used to come into the stream called White Tiger Fire. So he actually created 2 songs for me, and I use one for the intro and one for the outro. So glad to hear it again. Yes, Gaming Doc is the GOAT. Let's go. Oh, but we gotta go. But Venomous, we will be back tomorrow.
I'm gonna make you new songs.
You're gonna make me new songs?
Yeah, I'll make.
Yay! We love the songs. Anyway, everybody, please enjoy your day. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Bye.
Emerald Queen, where the gamers unite.